Whitty, and welcome to the Amazing Video Race 2008 edition. I want to start off by saying I'm glad that everybody is taking part in it this year. I had a lot of fun putting it together this year, so I hope you guys have a lot of fun with it. Before we get started, I wanted to go through a list of the rules. For those that are familiar with the game, are pretty familiar with the rules by now, first and foremost, I can't stress this enough, please be safe. I know it's a race and you're trying to get things done as quickly as possible, but at the same time you're going to be driving an automobile, so safety is of utmost importance. I can tell you with absolute certainty there is no way you'll get everything done in the time allotted, so just try to do things as quickly but as safely as possible. The next important rule is to don't do anything illegal or unbecoming of Christian. It is fun that you're running around and performing these actions or filming things, but just try not to do anything that's going to break the law. And with that, I assume no responsibility for anybody's actions. So you have been warned. Please do things safely and legally, and in a manner becoming a Christian. Another thing I like to stress is, given the time limit, time management is critical. So it's very important to maybe try to plot out a strategy in effectively filming the things as quickly as possible. With that, also feel free to use a little bit of creativity with your solutions. All because I may ask you to film something, you may look at it one way, but there may be a completely different way to look at it as well. So keep that in mind. The classic example is, I may have somebody film a boat and or a bridge. A bridge is really the classic one, where I said film a bridge and everybody decides to film people making a human bridge, which is perfectly legal. So be creative. Another thing to stress, in order to participate in this game, you have to have three things. One, you have to have an automobile. You also have to have team members. The automobile needs to be in good working condition, needs to be filled up with gas. I know these days that gas costs about, $300 to fill up your tank, but that would be good. The last thing I'd hate is for somebody to run out of gas in the middle of this. The other thing you need besides team members, of course, is a working camera. Make sure the camera is fully charged and has a tape with enough available space on it to record the information. In the event that something happens with your automobile or your camera, please call me. We'll deal with that on a case-by-case basis. One other thing I'd like to stress, this year the time limit will be 2 hours from the word go. You'll have 2 hours to get completed. If you do not make it back in the time allotted within 2 hours, you will be deducted 10 points for every minute that you're late. The maximum would be 200 points if you're late. So keep that in mind. One other thing, if you're late past 30 minutes past the deadline, you'll forfeit the game. So basically, you have a 30-minute grace period. You'll lose points, but if you can get back within that time frame, you'll still be counted and can be competitive in the game. I think that's pretty much everything I've got. One last thing, the team with the most number of items will get 100 bonus points, and ultimately I am the final arbiter of all the decisions. Something else I always tell people is whenever you're filming something, if you make a mistake, don't worry about deleting it, just keep on filming. Film the correct answer. The last item that's filmed on the tape will be the one that's counted. So please keep that in mind. I think that's everything, so I'll turn it back over to your host, which could be me, and just want to say good luck.